So hey, my name is John. A lot of people around here, we're outside of the Nick here. A lot of people at the Nick here know me because I worked here for off and on for about 11 years.
It's got to be at least 10 years.
And when I first started here, there was this one night, I had only been working here for like a month. And I'm gonna not name any names to keep the not so innocent. But so this one night, this band from LA came through called Hot Sauce Johnson, and Hot Sauce Johnson. They had a little logo that looked like the Hot Wheels thingy.
Yeah.
Anyway, not germane to the story necessarily. So after this, or on this night, it was a Sunday night. There was nobody here. It was like me. I had just started here. I'd working the door.
Yeah.
Another guy who was working the door at the time, he was working the bar a little bit too, and then the bartender and maybe 5 other people in the whole place. So I mean, it was mostly staff.
Yeah.
So we decided that it was a really good idea, just since there were so few people here, just to go ahead and get totally shit-faced, shit-housed, and have a good time.
Yeah.
Which is a common occurrence at the Nick. But on this particular night, everybody in the place was rip-roaring drunk, including the band. Honestly, I don't remember anything about the band. I've seen so many bands in here over the years that they a lot of them stick out, but a lot of them tend to run together a little bit. Yeah. But anyway, so we proceeded to get rip-roaring hammered. Everybody, bartender, door guy, all of us, we were all hammered. At one point, the bartender had her shirt off. She was not completely nude from the waist up, but she was down to her bra, and she had the logo stickers on the front of her bra, and she was walking up and down behind the bar, kind of like a shooting gallery, and we were all throwing things at her. We were throwing things at her like a shooting gallery, so that happened. Apparently, later that night, I threw a chair or knocked over a chair or something, I don't remember. But anyway, the point of the story is, I had only been here for about a month, and I almost got fired that night. We almost got fired that night. We all almost got fired that night.
Yeah.
Pam came in the next day and was like, what the fuck happened last night? And this is not anything new. This is fairly common knowledge to the people on the staff and the people who are there, so I'm not really telling any secrets. So, that, the Nick has been a large part of my life for a long time.
Yeah.
It was the first bar that I ever snuck into when I was 17 years old. It was the first bar that I ever got kicked out of at 17 years old on the same night.
Yeah.
It was a circle jerk show.
Oh, wow.
Snuck in the stage door, and I was having fun in the pit. I caught an elbow in the nose. My nose just started bleeding all over the place. Like, man, what am I going to do? I don't want to stop. So I went up to the bar and I asked for a cup of water from the bartender who, as far as I remember, and this has been a long time ago, this is like 1986, was Pam.
Okay.
Pam was the bartender that night. She was like, do you have an ID on you? And I said, no, actually, I'll just go. So I guess technically I didn't get kicked out of the bar. I kicked myself out of the bar. But I didn't want to cause a scene. I didn't want to get anybody in trouble or anything like that, so I just left.
Great response.
Yeah, so that was my first experience in the Nick. 10 years later, Hot Sauce Johnson night happens, and I almost got fired after only having worked here for a month.
Repeating the same thing.
Exactly.
Awesome.
But a lot of good things happen at the Nick, too. My wife, Amanda Perry, I met her here on the front porch of the Nick.
Indeed.
We were friends for a long time, and then we got together and started dating, and we eventually got married, and it's all because we were here at the Nick. Like I said before, I've seen lots of great bands here. One of my first concerts here, one of my first shows was Robert Cage and R.L. Burnside, old Mississippi blues guys. And it was an awesome, incredible show. Just down and dirty blues. I fucking loved it. Since then, lots of iterations of Burnsides have come back through. Cedric Burnside, people with the Hill Country Review, and all great bands, all great blues players. So I guess to wrap all of this up is, I'll say that the Nick has been a staple in the rock scene in Birmingham for almost 40 years now, and there's a very, very good reason for it. Lots of great bands come here. Pam is very hospitable. I've seen some good times. I've seen some bad times here, and
It's the vibe mostly.
Yeah.
It's the vibe.
and honestly, my standard for a rock and roll dive bar anywhere in the world is right here in Birmingham at the Nick.
Here.